Hello everyone, welcome to How-FixIT. In this video guide, I will show you how to replace a broken or cracked screen on your Apple Watch Ultra. Before we get started, here are the tools you will need. A Tri-Wing Y 0.8mm screwdriver, plastic spudgers, tweezers, a screen disassembly tool, indispensable for disassembling due to the slim gap between the screen and the Apple Watch body. I use B7000 glue due to its high elasticity, anti-vibration, and water resistance properties. And screen clamps. Links to all the tools you need are in the video description below. Alright, let's dive in. Take your watch and power it down. If your touchscreen is broken and you can't turn off the watch, press and hold both side button and digital crown simultaneously. Continue holding while the Apple Watch reboots. When you see the Apple logo, release the digital crown and continue holding the side button until the Apple logo disappears. Use a hairdryer or heat gun to heat the screen for 2 minutes to loosen the adhesive underneath. If you are using a heat gun with a temperature preset, set it to 170 degrees Celsius. This is a safe setting for the Apple Watch screen. Place the tip of a metal pry tool along the edge opposite the digital crown and position it in the seam between the screen and the frame. Gradually begin to pry up the screen. Removing the cracked screen, don't forget to wear safety glasses to protect your eyes, and consider using gloves to protect your hands while working with sharp tools. The gap is very slim, making it difficult to insert the tool. If you encounter resistance, apply more heat and try again. The adhesive requires time and constant force to loosen. Here are some tips to help you open the screen. Apply isopropyl alcohol, 91% or higher, to the gap between the screen and the frame to help loosen the adhesive. Don't worry, a small amount of isopropyl alcohol will not harm your Apple Watch. It's safe for electronics and will not cause corrosion or oxidation effects to the electronic components. Once you can insert the pry tool on all sides of the watch frame, add a little more isopropyl alcohol. If you still can't move the screen, here's another solution that will help you open the Apple Watch. You'll have to slightly modify the screen disassembly tool to fit the Apple Watch body. This tool has a curved edge, which makes the hook area less effective than a flat one. If you have the same tool or a similar one, use scissors to trim the edges to fit the dimensions of the watch frame. Reheat the screen and keep applying constant force until the adhesive loosens. Finally, I opened the watch body. Removing the screen on Apple Watch Ultra is more difficult than on any other Apple Watch series. Do not insert the tool deeply or use excessive force to avoid damaging the antenna pin. Lift the screen up and carefully turn it towards the digital crown, being careful not to strain the screen cable. Remove the 2 screws, securing the metal connector bracket at the bottom edge of the battery. Use a plastic spudger to pry up the battery connector. Unscrew the 2 screws holding the vibration motor. The second screw is under the metal bracket. Use tweezers to bend this bracket for access. Remove the battery. Remove the screws securing the display cable bracket and carefully remove the bracket with tweezers. Use a spudger to disconnect the display cable from its socket. I have included a link to a replacement screen for the Apple Watch Ultra in the video description below. Let's install the new screen and test it. If the new screen works fine, let's move on to restore water resistance. Before gluing the display to the frame, remove any remaining old glue. Use isopropyl alcohol to wipe the watch frame. This gives the best adhesion to the glue. Apply B7000 glue to the housing to restore water and dust protection. After this repair, your device will function normally, but may lose its IP6X water-resistant rating. It will still resist accidental moisture, but avoid using it for diving below 40 meters and in high-speed water sports. Use clamps to fix the screen and the watch body. B7000 glue dries completely after 24 hours, but the minimum surface drying time is 3 minutes. I recommend waiting at least 45 minutes before removing excess glue and using your Apple Watch. If you found this guide helpful, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more repair guides. Visit our website for more tech insights and do-it-yourself guides. Remember, every tech challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. The screen replacement is complete. You were on How-FixIT. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time.